Welcome to Control Engineering lecture series. I, Professor Hitesh Dolakia, is going to explain you force voltage analogy example in this video. So to understand this force voltage analogy, we have been given with one mechanical system, and this mechanical system that we will be providing with force voltage analogy in this particular video. So first of all, we need to understand after applying this force F, what will be mathematical modeling of this given system. So to do mathematical modeling, there are few basic steps that we need to follow. I'll explain you how to do that step by step. So first step, that is to identify number of nodes, and that is equals to number of displacement. Now you see, after applying force F, over here there will be displacement x1 which will happen with this mass m1, and there will be displacement x2 that will happen with this mass m2. So in mathematical modeling, here I am doing this mathematical modeling. So what I will do is I will provide two displacement over here. One is x1 over here, you see, and second is x2 over here, you can observe. Right. Now in second step, we need to connect masses from the node to the reference. So you see, mass m1 that is connected at node x1. So I need to connect mass m1 from the node x1 to the reference, and you can see mass m2 that is connected with node x2. So I need to connect mass m2 from the node x2 to the reference. Now in third step, we need to connect all these elements as per given figure. So you see this spring K2 that is connected at reference and at node x2. So I need to connect spring K2 from node x2 to the reference, and you see spring K1 that is connected in between node x2 and x1. So I am just connecting spring K1 in between node x2 and x1. Right. Now you see this damper B2 that is connected in between reference and node x2. So I am just connecting this damper B2 in between node x2 and reference, and this damper B1 that is there in between x1 and x2. So I am connecting damper B1 in between x1 and x2. Now in fourth step, we need to connect force from the reference towards the node. So you see, here we have applied force which is there along with x1. So we need to connect force F from the reference towards the node, and that node is x1 over here for this particular example. So that is how we have mathematical modeling. Now with this mathematical modeling, we will be deriving differential equations. So here we have two nodes, one node is x1 and second node is x2. So we will be having two different equations, one is for node x1 and second is for node x2. So let us make equation for node x1. So node x1 that is having first equation, that is incoming force which is F, and that is equals to outgoing force. So that is there in m1, and m1 is having force which is d square x1 by dt square plus force in K1 which is connected with x1. So that will be K1 into x1 minus x2, that I need to say, plus force in B1, that is B1 into d x1 minus x2 by dt, as B1 is connected in between x1 and x2. Now let us have second equation of node x2. So for node x2, incoming force is 0. At this node, there is no incoming force that you can observe. And outgoing force is distributed in K1, B1, M2, K2 and B2. So outgoing force in K1, that is K1 into x2 minus x1. Now that I need to write as this equation is there for node x2, plus B1 into d x2 minus x1 by dt plus force in M2, that is M2 into d square x2 by dt square plus force in K2, that is K2 x2 plus force distributed in B2, that is B2 into dx2 by dt, right. So that is how we can have this second node equation. Now as if you want to have this equations in form of frequency domain, then we can have Laplace transformation of this. So after Laplace transformation, we have these two equations in form of frequency domain. So if you apply Laplace transform, you will be finding this first equation. Now that will get changed and it will be f is equals to m1 into double differentiation, that is s square into x1, where x1 is there in frequency domain now, plus k1 into x1 minus x2 plus b1 into, now you see single differentiation, so that is s into x1 minus x2. So this is my first equation in frequency domain, and second equation will be 0 is equals to k1 into x2 minus x1 plus b1 into single differentiation, so that is s into x2 minus x1 plus m2 into double differentiation, so that is m2 into s square x2 plus k2 x2 plus b2 into single differentiation, so that is s into x2. And these equations are coming as per Laplace transformation, where we have considered initial conditions are 0, right. So that is how we have these two equations in form of frequency domain, and this is what mathematical modeling of system. Now let us apply force voltage analogy. So in force voltage analogy, there are few basic steps which we need to consider. So first step is to replace force by voltage source. So as if you see this force, so now that I am replacing by voltage source over here, and for other elements we need to have series to parallel and parallel to series connection, and we need to apply force voltage analogy. Let me write first and then I'll explain you how to do that. And in force voltage analogy, we need to replace mass by inductance, we need to replace damping constant by resistance, we need to replace spring constant by 1 by capacitance, and we need to replace displacement by charge q. So let us do this step by step. So here you can see this mass m1 that should get replaced by L1, and parallel connection that should be there in series. So here I am connecting inductance L1 in series, you see, as per mass m1, right. So parallel to series connection that I have done. Now if you observe this B1 and K1 that is there in series, but it is there in parallel to each other, right. So here this K1 that will get replaced by capacitance. So let me replace that by capacitance C1. Now it is there in parallel, this is there in series, but these two are there in parallel to each other. So resultant of this that should be there in series to each other. So this B1 now it should be in series with this, and that should get replaced by resistance R1. So I am replacing that by resistance R1, you see over here, right. Now these three elements that is there in parallel to each other. So this mass M2 that should get replaced by inductance L2, and it should be there in series. So I am connecting that in series over here. And this K2 that should get replaced by capacitance, and it should be there in series as per this is parallel. So here we have C2 connection and this B2 that should get replaced by resistance R2. So I am connecting that in series with R2, right? And I have connected all elements. So I need to complete this circuit, you see. So this is how force voltage analogy that one can do for a circuit translation. Now what I'll do is I'll make this circuit bit easier in terms of understanding after making this equation translation into force to voltage analogy. So as I have said, we need to replace these elements in this equation so that we can have electrical equation. So let us do that first. So now we'll be having this force that will be equals to voltage that is equals to this mass M1 that will be equals to inductance L1 into S square into X1 that is Q1 plus K1 that is 1 by C1 into X1 minus X2 that will be Q1 minus Q2 plus B1 that will be R1 S into X1 minus X2 that will be Q1 minus Q2. So this is one equation, and second equation that is 0 is equals to K1 that is 1 by C1 into X2 minus X1, so that will be Q2 minus Q1 plus B1 that will be R1 into S into X2 minus X1 that will be Q2 minus Q1 plus M2 that will be L2 into S square X2 that will be Q2 plus K2 that is 1 by C2 into X2 plus B2 that is R2 into S and X2 that is Q2. So that is how this is electrical equation as per force voltage analogy. And as if we wanted to have these equations in form of current, then as we know current I that is dq by dt. So Laplace transformation that is I is equals to S into Q. And as if you replace that understanding in these two equations, then you see we have this equation in form of current. So V is equals to, now you see L1 into S square Q1. So we can say L1S into I1 plus 1 by SC1 into I1 minus I2, that will happen over here, plus R1 into SQ1 minus SQ2, so that is I1 minus I2. And similarly we can have this second equation. So that will be 0 is equals to 1 by SC1 into I2 minus I1, then this will be plus R1 into I2 minus I1 plus this will be L2S I2 plus this will be I2 divided by SC2 plus this will be R2 into I2. So these two equations that is there with us. Now if you observe these two equations, right, so that one can easily derive from this electrical network, where if you consider these two loop where this is current I1 and this is current I2, then you will be finding same equations. So that proves this is how we can apply force voltage analogy, right? So you just check out that, like by using this electrical network, can you get these equations? You will be finding same equations. So that is how we apply force voltage analogy. I hope you have understood this.